All right, so part two is now that you've got your students logged in, you're logged in. Step two, creating a topic. So here we are. We just got our students logged in. We are going to create our first topic. So we're going to click the create a topic button. And again, like everything, you can really customize as much as you want. So again, we're just going to call this a test topic, and you can ask your question. So maybe you are working on a nutrition lesson and you want students to uh, discuss some of their learning that they've been learning about the 5 food groups. So you could simply ask, what are the 5 food groups? Okay. And if you want to, you could link a um, a piece of media to it. So maybe you'll have students watch a brief video about the 5 food groups. Really set your students up for success. And so you want to link a video to it. If you want to, you could link pictures. Uh, you can see there are a ton of options here. You can also set up to have a password to really enhance security on here. So you can toggle that on or off. And then down here under the essentials option, this is something that you're going to really want to be mindful of, and you're going to want to have a lot of class discussions about, which is not only the recording time, but having the ability to students respond to each other. So this is the part of setting up and fostering an environment, whether that's in person or digitally, that students are being kind and responsible to each other. So this is the first one here, topic moderation. Only video responses and comments you've approved will be shared. I would start by toggling that on, and this is where any comment that the student has made needs to be run through you. All right, so it's not shared publicly right away. You can moderate that and decide whether that is an appropriate comment or response before allowing that to go public. So again, I would highly recommend starting there, but sharing these discussions with your students about appropriate behavior, both in the gym and digitally. All right, in education, we talk about digital citizenship. This is one of the components that you can tie directly in through physical education, tie it back to the classroom, digital citizenship, and how we treat each other, both in the gym and on a computer. So again, have that discussion with your students. You can also set up recording time. You can go all the way up to 10 minutes. So maybe one of your activities is students creating a warm-up video and you don't want it to get carried away. You can cap that. Most of my warm-ups, I would say, is about 5 minutes, maybe 6 to 7 at the high end. So definitely want to cap it at 10. All right. So again, you can set that up, and depending on your topic, maybe you don't want to have to go through many minutes of recording time, so you can easily drop that down to something more manageable. Allowing comments on video responses, again, you can set that up to what you would like, and then closed captions, always always a good idea to accommodate for our different learners. All right, so when you are ready to go, you're going to hit create topic, and that's going to create it for you. Again, you can broadcast that with your different social media platforms. You can copy the link, set that up, and send that to parents. We're going to go ahead and say all set. And now we've got our topic. So we can just wait for students to come on here and start going on the discussion. If you want to, you could record a response and you can kind of get things going. Another great feature on here is you can view as a student. All right. So I think that's a wonderful thing because you can really see how this platform looks as a student. So we're going to go ahead and see what that looks like. And again, with my district, all the students are set up with their Google account. So we're gonna pretend to be a student here, and this is how it'll look as a student. All right, so you can see right off the bat, it hits you right in the face. Record a response. So now students can click on that button and they can respond to this topic. What are the 5 food groups? They can talk right into their device and record that response. Right now it's set up for 1.5 minutes, so they have 90 seconds to record the response. All right, so there you go. There's a little bit about setting up topics and stirring up that discussion with your students.